Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Glass of wine or pint of beer?
Definitely a pint of beer.
Fish or steak?
Steak.
Too hot or too cold?
Too cold.
Game of Thrones or House of Cards?
Oh, neither. I'm a Suits man.
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
James Bond or Jason Bourne?
James Bond.
Breakfast or no breakfast?
No breakfast.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Rockstar or Formula One driver?
Rockstar.
New York or Vegas?
Never been to either, but probably Vegas.
Facebook or Twitter?
Twitter.
Beach holiday or mountain climbing?
Beach holiday.
Invisible for the day or able to fly for the day?
Ooh. Fly for the day.
Big parties or nights in?
Big parties.
Spend or save?
Save.
Iron brew or cola?
Definitely Iron Brew.
Asking questions or answering questions?
Asking questions. Probably my first pro win out in Portugal at the end of last year, I think November time it was. To get my first win as a pro was just amazing. I think I was 12 under for 2 rounds around a course called Palmares out in Portugal, and the feeling was just incredible. I know it's maybe not the biggest tour or event in the world, but to win as a pro was pretty special. In the last year, probably my mental side, like I said, winning in Portugal was amazing. It kind of gave me the feeling that I know I can do it, and I can compete against these guys and I can win against these guys. So definitely the mental side of the game's been much better. Not really. I get to the course maybe an hour and 20 before, have a bit of food, and then onto the range maybe 50 minutes before. Get a few balls, a few chips, a few putts, just the usual. Nothing too fancy. I played the Dunhill Links with my dad when I was younger, when I was an amateur. So playing with him at Carnoustie was amazing. To play the place he won the Open at in a main tour event was pretty special. The Dunhill's a pro-am format, so he was my pro and I was his amateur. So it was pretty incredible to play with him in a main tour event at the place he's won the Open. So that was definitely probably a highlight. Probably there's a place called Cypress Point out in the States. Apparently it's pretty incredible, so I think that would definitely be one I'd love to go out and play. The driver, definitely. It's always been the thing I've been kind of best at and most comfortable with. Not the longest in the world, but I'm pretty straight with it, so definitely the driver. The third at Loch Lomond, par 5 round the corner, beautiful hole with a loch in the background. It's a great par 5. I've had four so far. I had 2 until about summer last year, and then I played 9 holes with my cousin here and had a hole in one at the 6th, and then a week later I had a hole in one at the 1st. So I had 2 in the space of a week at the Lawrie Golf Centre. At the moment, definitely probably Jordan Spieth. Over the last 18 months, he's probably definitely been the best. Kind of when he was winning his 2 majors last year, he was just phenomenal, just hold about everything he looked at, so definitely Jordan, I think. I've never seen it up close, but I hear Brett Rumford's, everyone on tour, on the European tour, said Brett's the man to go and see chip the ball. Apparently it's pretty incredible what you can do, so probably Brett. In the game right now, Lawrie definitely. Off the tee, he's just phenomenal. Not just distance-wise, but accuracy as well. He's just phenomenal to watch. The best I've played with, other than my dad, obviously, I played with a young lad called Jordan Smith when I was playing the Europro, and now he's on tour and he's won on tour, and he was probably the most impressive I've played with so far. Tee to green, he was pretty special. Just follow my cousin about. If you follow my cousin about, something will happen. He's a good lad, Sean. Obviously, I travel with Sean every week, so he's not the sharpest tool, Sean, but he's great to spend time with. He's a good lad, so I love spending time with Sean. Slow play, a bit like my dad with that. Slow play is it kind of kills the game a little bit, and I think it's what drives the younger generation out. It takes too long, so definitely people taking too long on the golf course is pretty frustrating. I would say Jack. I think a lot of kids my age would say Tiger, but Jack just seems like an unbelievable person and a great champion. And at the minute he's still got 18, which is still more than Tiger's 14, but I think Jack's pretty special. Probably my dad, to be fair. Obviously watching him kind of win on tours, it's just pretty incredible. He was the one that showed me the game and helped me pick up the game, so definitely my dad. Of all golfers, it would be Rory, probably my dad, and probably Jack Nicklaus. Rory's obviously, I love watching Rory. It's probably, for me, he's the best. At the minute, he's the best. When he plays his best, nobody can get near him, I don't think. So I've always looked up to Rory. My dad, obviously, it'd be great to play with him. And then Jack, he's just the most successful golfer of all time. So I think he'd be a great person to learn off, Jack. Non-golfers, I'm a massive Entourage fan. I love Entourage, so probably Jeremy Piven, the guy that plays Ari Gold. I love watching Entourage, so it'd be pretty cool to play with him. Some of the stories from Entourage. David Beckham, I'm a massive Beckham fan. Love watching him when he played for Man United, so definitely David. And probably Daniel Craig, James Bond. It'd be pretty cool to play with him. Seems like a pretty cool guy. I think it'll be close, but I think we'll just nick it. I should probably say my mum's cooking. Obviously out on tour, we've been staying in houses a lot, so we've been doing our own food, and the boys can't cook quite as good as my mum, so definitely my mum's home cooking. Football, massive Dons fan, massive Aberdeen fan, and Man United. Love going to watch the Dons at Pittodrie. Obviously been going since I was quite young, so love going to watch the football. I would love to see them kind of get close to Celtic this year, kind of get for the title, but I think second again would be another good season because the Rangers have kind of put in a lot of money again, so I think second would be a good year. Graham Shinney, definitely. He just seems to kind of work really hard for the team, get stuck in, and he seems like a real leader for all the boys, so definitely Graham. Hopefully be a footballer, but kind of when I was 13, 14, it was kind of here or there whether it was the football or the golf, so hopefully a footballer, but if not, then I have no real idea, to be honest. If we were asking my mum, probably be biting my nails. She can't really stand that, to be honest, so definitely be the biting of the nails. Probably people that are quite loud. I'm quite kind of laid back and quite quiet, so people that are a bit loud are quite annoying for me. Probably the first Hangover. Yeah, loved all three Hangover films, to be fair, but definitely the first one. It's a great film. I find it really funny. I don't know if I'm as good looking as him, but Bradley Cooper, he seems like a quite cool guy. He's quite good looking, so probably Bradley Cooper. We used to go to Dubai every year for Christmas and New Year with Mum and Dad and my brother Michael, so I always used to love going out there. The weather was always amazing and golf's incredible, so definitely out to Dubai. It's been pretty cool.